The first part of that is to determine, what your need is. Our need was student engagement. I had teacher after teacher coming to me. We would have these conversations. And so, I would start to have lengthy conversations with teachers, casual, nothing super formal, around the idea of student engagement. And that led into, and I didn't know I was doing it at the time, empathy studies with teachers, in which we started to look at if I could create a perfect environment for them, a school environment, what would their perfect classroom environment look like? Don't be afraid to kind of roll up your sleeves and help. And it's also not uncommon for me to pop into our fifth and sixth grade classrooms, and provide assistance and support. And sometimes I'll pull small groups when I have to. The other piece of this is if you're a leader, make sure you ask for help, network with other leaders who are doing this work or are starting this process. You'd be surprised at the number of phone calls or emails that I will make because a question will come up and I don't know all of the answers. But I'm going to do my best to try to find things out and provide, that resource and support. There's strength in numbers. Being part of the Ohio Personalized Learning Network here in Ohio has certainly helped. And then, in being involved with the national, this national PLC has really benefited as well. Another piece of advice is to allow for forward failure. Change involves risk. Risk is okay. But if you're going to fail, fail forward. And we had lots of failures along our implementation journey, and we're still not done failing. And we'll probably have, bumps in the road to continue. I've got a staff. I'm losing probably about 7 teachers to retirement, over the next 2 years. I'm going to have to be able to replace those individuals. So we've put a lot of time and professional development energy into them, but I also have to be excited about the fact that I get to bring in new and energetic folks who share the vision that we have as a school. Last piece, if you don't adjust and adapt, nothing's going to work for you, and you have to be able to do that, and it's got to be constant, consistent. You have to model that so that your teachers have the ability to do that as well.